Serious question for you, Cheese. Thanks for the tits, by the way. Of all your world record runs, which one is the best regarding times? Disregarding times. Which one do I think I played the best? Oh, that's an interesting question. I've never been asked that question. Usually I get asked, like, how big my dick is, you know. How are you guys doing? I miss you guys so much. What a trip, guys. Very hard trip, not gonna lie. Probably the most difficult trip I've had in terms of like getting sick, having to like cancel flights, then recovering. And this time I really felt jet lag. I usually don't have problems with jet lag, but I just felt very tired this time and I imagine it was jet lag. So I guess that's what that was. What an event though, man. I'm getting that feeling. I almost feel like I got a new world record. I feel like, wow, it was such a fucking accomplishment, I guess, or achievement, and I feel like really good about it. I think I really cared about winning pace, or doing well at least, and the fact that I won is like, wow. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think, going into pace, I didn't think I was gonna win. I was like, top 3, I'm good. I would like top 3. I remember telling myself, because I thought, I didn't think I was gonna win. I thought my consistency wasn't great, but I pulled it off. I'll admit, seeing you get mad IRL after HMC 100 hit differently. I felt so bad because that seemed like a rough day. I mean, it's all part of it, dude. Like 3 days of grinding 120 for 10 hours a day, you're gonna get frustrated. Like, it's impossible to not lose your mind at least once, twice. So it's all part of it, dude. I thought it was funny. Like, the whole like raging in front of an audience, it's even funnier. It's kind of a weird feeling because in the moment you don't care that you're raging because you're frustrated. And right after you realize there's an audience watching me. And it's just a weird kind of like Lamau. That's hilarious. What's up, 5 Maya? Dude, people should watch Twitch more. Me and my brother were just talking about that today. About the whole like, will Twitch die in a few years thing. Because we were talking about it and we were like, I mean, the main problem with Twitch is, and everyone knows this, is that there's no discoverability on Twitch. It's just so bad. The threat to Twitch is YouTube. Because YouTube is so fucking huge, first of all, already. Second of all, the discoverability on YouTube is 1,000 times better than Twitch. Literally. And 95% of Twitch streamers nowadays have YouTube channels as well anyway. So why not all have it in one platform? So if, like, literally all YouTube has to do is have the exact same chat, just literally copy and paste, and YouTube will destroy Twitch. After a while, I think. I really do think that that's what could happen to Twitch. And fix copyright? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things they have to, like, you know, get better and stuff. But yeah, it's hard to find a stream on YouTube. Yeah, so like if they, like I said, if they made the whole streaming thing better and easier and stuff, then I think they would destroy Twitch. So I'm guessing a lot of you guys saw already, but there will be a round 2 of the 120 star break the record on the 24th of November, which is not even 2 weeks from now. It's kind of insane. Like, we just did pace and now we have another 120 star event not even a month later. Like, holy fuck, dude. It's poppin', bro. The only problem is, and I think it's a really big problem, and I hope that they could somehow fix it, we're not allowed to stream in our channels during the event, which means that we're losing 3 days of, you know, stream time. And that's like potentially a good chunk of revenue that we're losing to perform in the event. And the prize pool is, in my opinion, not anywhere big enough to remedy that. But I don't know. Dude, Simply was doing the most random shit during that event. I was also saying random shit too. I was making Ouija's life impossible. I was shit talking Ouija so much during pace because he sat right next to me on the left side. And I see him like make a mistake or lose a run. I would say just the dumbest shit. You suck, asshole, or whatever. But then he would do the same to me, so it was just hilarious. Do I think I'll ever quit Mario? I think it's silly to like think about those kind of things. When would I quit whatever? Because you never ever know what the hell's gonna happen. Like, literally, I would like to be alive. I know it sounds cliche, but you literally, like, one thing I've learned, dude, in the past few years, you really don't know what the fuck's gonna happen like a year from now. And COVID is like a good example of that too. I don't know, dude. I never think about it much, but I think it's fine to not care about that. Like, just don't think about it. I never know what's gonna happen. Who knows where speedrunning would be in like 5 years or even a year from now. Even a year is a long time in terms of like not knowing what the fuck's gonna happen. But obviously I'm going to stop playing at some point. I mean, but I think even if I'm not playing Mario, I would still always be in the community. I'd always be doing events or something. Watching others play Mario, maybe coaching Mario, like who the fuck knows. I would like to know if speedrun.com still gets like, because about 2 years ago, Basically, before it was sold, Speedrun.com was getting almost like, it was hundreds of, I think it was like almost 1 million clicks per month. It was just crazy, maybe even more. And I would like to know what it's at like now, because like speedrunning is it's still only getting bigger and bigger by the year. But I know Speedrun.com has become pretty shitty. And people complain about, I don't use Speedrun.com anymore, really. So I would like to know now, like, what it's like. Serious question for you, Cheese. Thanks for the tits, by the way. Of all your world record runs, which one is the best regarding times? Disregarding times. Which one do I think I played the best? Oh, that's an interesting question. I've never been asked that question. Usually I get asked, like, how big my dick is, you know. Usually I get asked, like, what is my favorite world record or something. But the one I feel that I played the best at, I don't feel like I played my best, even though I technically did, in my current world record. Because I do think, like, the whole cheese RNG meme, I do think I had a lot of good RNG that definitely helped for me to get world record in this current record that I have. But, it's a good question, dude. Honestly, I think my 139.15 was one of my best world records ever in terms of how well I played. And also my first ever world record. My first ever world record was a 141.17, and it beat the world record. It beat the previous world record by over a minute. By almost a minute, sorry. Beating the world record at that time it's crazy. Even now, well, any time is crazy. Especially, like, considering that we used to think that, like, sub-mid 141 wasn't possible at the time. And then I got a mid, like, 141.17. It was a crazy run. And I was, like, not even a minute and a half off of my summer best. Like, I've never done that, ever. My summer best was obviously way less optimized, but still, it was crazy. And the 139.15 world record that I got was especially crazy because I died in the middle of CCM Reds in that world record. It was a 30-second time loss in CCM. And I continued the run literally as a joke and got world record by like 4 seconds. And I remember just being, and the gameplay was just so good. It was so clean. You're attached to every run. I mean, not only you, bro. I can 100% promise you that. The pace Pallery is overtaking Twitch. Have I gotten a PB that isn't a world record? Fun fact, ever since my first ever world record in April of 2015, I've never gotten a single PB that was not a world record. 7 years straight, I've gotten PBs that have all been world records, which it is, well, in 120 at least. It's insane because especially the last one, like my current world record, it was a 35 second PB. And I was sure that that was going to be the PB that wouldn't be world record because world record was 137.53 by Liam. And I had a 138.25. Like, and I was like, there's no way, like I'm going to get probably a few PBs before world record. But of course, I just clutch out the world record. By the way, I would like to mention that I had like awesome conversations with Liam at Pace. And I really enjoyed them. And Liam is secretly, he really is a piece of fucking shit. I hate him. No, he's amazing. Like, Liam is such a nice, relaxed guy in real life. He's so nice. He really is a sweetheart. And I was really, really glad I finally got to know him a bit more. I enjoyed it very much. Please clip that and send it to him. I'm a professional speedrunner. You know what's so cool? You know what's my brother actually told me about it. He talked to me about it today. And he actually made me realize that it's literally what is happening. Like, today my brother was like, so how much did you win from Pace again? And I was like, 2,800. And he was like, and you got the flights and shit paid for? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, so you're literally a professional speedrunner now? And I'm like, yeah, I've always been. And he's like, no, but you literally just speedran professionally, like not including streaming. And when I thought about it, I was like, that's actually true. Like, I think this is like the first time, well, I guess Break the Record would be the first time that literally I'm speedrunning professionally. I get flown out to compete, to win a prize pool, and then come home. And I could pay rent and bills and shit with that money that I won. It's a really cool, like, when you think about it, actually, it's pretty cool. I should make more than 2,800. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of money. But with that said, if we get more sponsors and shit for GSA, then we could probably have more prize pools for the next paces and the next seasons. So, and we're going to be having 2 seasons a year. So, like, we're going to be having... Season 2 is going to start soon in January or February. And then... So, it's basically like the spring season and fall season. The first season of the year would start like January, February. And then the second one starts in... July? Yeah, around July. Also, the format's going to change a bit too. I imagine it's going to be quite more inclusive for more runners. That's as much detail as I can give for now.